Aurore.
Hi, James. We're starting with pollution here in Paris because smog levels have reached record highs.
That's right, and photos going across social media, Aurore, showing the levels that smog has reached in the French capital. You can see here in this particular image what the skies look like on a clear day for the Paris skyline, and what we're seeing at the moment over the last week or so in that image below. You can barely make anything out, as you can see. Aurore. Other people commenting on social media that indeed when you can't even see a monument like the Eiffel Tower, you know the pollution has reached serious levels and that it has become a real problem. Le Monde has put together this particular sort of montage which illustrates again the depth of the problem at the moment. Aurore, you can see here this image from 2010, right? And exactly the same image
Whoa.
in the last week. Now, whether or not maybe the image was a little bit darker this time, or perhaps they're not exactly the same image or exactly the same lighting, but clearly there is something going on there, and that there is a lot more smog in the skies of Paris in the last while. In fact, 4 times the level indicated by the World Health Organization as safe. So it is indeed a problem. Elsewhere on social media, some people saying, well, one of the positive side effects is beautiful sunsets, although I suppose we would forego that for cleaner air to breathe. And it's been the front page essentially of a lot of the media in the last couple of days. Libération, the left-leaning daily today, saying that measures being taken by local authorities whereby free public transport from Friday to Sunday to try to incite people, give people the incentive to go on to public transport instead of using their cars, which is deemed as one of the major problems leading to this smog. For Libération, it's not a solution to the problem.
All right. Let's move on to a story in Algeria because a private television channel has been shut down, and this has happened in the run-up to the presidential elections.
That's right. Abdelaziz Bouteflika seeking a 4th term. A lot of people criticising the election as not free or fair. Excuse me. El Watan is one of the newspapers and a news website. Now, one of the anomalies of the media scene in Algeria is that actually the print press is free to kind of say pretty much what it wants in terms of criticism of the government. This is, for example, a cartoon showing the campaign team of Abdelaziz Bouteflika, known to be in very bad health, and you can see that it's medical staff. Let's roll these pictures from YouTube. This is the director of El Atlas Television. Now, it has been shut down, Aurore. This was one of just a few independent television channels. It's been shut down. Why? It invited members of the opposition on to its panel. A lot of people saying that's essentially why it was shut down.
Wow.
And that is the director of the news director, the editor, calling on calling out for support from Algerian and foreign journalists, saying there's a real problem with freedom of speech in Algeria.
And we could expect perhaps some protests from human rights activists denouncing all of this.
Certainly from shutting down television stations like that.
Absolutely,
there might be a reaction
James.
indeed.
All right, let's go to move on to a video that's gone viral in recent days, and that's a video called First Kiss.
That's right. Tatia Pilieva is the woman behind this particular video. Let's take a look. Now, a lot of people were sharing this on social media, Aurore. You probably saw it yourself in the last number of days. 50 million hits on YouTube, except it turned out that it was actually actors. Now, they were kissing for the first time, but that's kind of in the nature of an actor's job, right? They have to do what they're told to do. Now, so some people...
That's why they were looking so lovey-dovey in the videos.
And there is a suggestion that there was, as you'd say in French, a mise en scène, or a sort of a casting going on, whereas, this actor would probably match up quite well with this actor. Now, let's roll the next series of pictures, because some people were making fun of it and going for parodies on social media. This is First Slap, this one here, Aurore. Somewhat less romantic, right? And this is actors, we can confirm. The next one is, I believe it's First Sniff. And no, it's not human beings. It's, you just got a brief glimpse of the dog there.
Of the dogs.
This is a French film, the one that we're seeing here, the final video, called Le Baiser from 1990. The director behind that is Pascal Ferrand. Now, a lot of people in the French media in the last couple of days wondering if this film from 1990, a short film that went on for about 7 minutes, if it's not that inspired First Kiss.
Oh, wow, okay.
Well, they do look very similar, same theme.
Well, France
idea.
is known to be romantic, so there we go.
It's all been done here at some point.
Thank you very much, James Creedon. That was James Creedon with all of today's internet buzz. And we're going to have a short break now, but don't go away. We'll be joining our Washington correspondent to talk about US-Russia relations that have been battered over the Ukrainian crisis. Don't go away.